In 1983, I began praying and asking God to send me people that could take a journey with me on vision. And I began to pray for these winners, these people, men and women that could really make a difference. And I remember God speaking to me and said, John, I'll be glad to do that, but I before you ask me to send you better people, you need to pray that you could become a better person. You need to be worthy of these winners. And so I shared with him that if I could have winners around me, I would be grateful for them. I'd pour my life into them, and I would always let them know that God had brought them in my life. And the second thing, just to fill in that vision gap, is to ask God to do for you what you cannot do for yourself. And so I have a passage of Scripture, Ephesians 3:20 out of the Message. And I just want you to see it because this just is beautiful. God can do anything, far more than you could ever imagine or guess or request in your wildest dreams. He does it not by pushing us around, I love this, but by working within us. His Spirit deeply, gently within us. This is what I call God room. That when I have done my very best and I've got to the ceiling of my potential, God room, that's where it begins. The ceiling of my potential is the floor of God room. And He wants to do in you and me a God room work that allows us to go higher, more than we could imagine, think. We can't even comprehend what can happen. So one of my mentors, when I was in my late 20s, said, John, do something so big that people who know you will say that's beyond his abilities, and only God could do that.